What's up, guys? It's Apple Touch Up for 1. Today, Apple announced the new iPhone 4 and the new iOS 4 firmware. Now, this video is just going to be on the pricing and availability and the release dates of all these things, but I will also be making a video additionally on the iPhone 4 new features and the updates that basically are happening to the iPhone. And that video will be out later. It's going to be pretty long because they added a shitload of new features. And I hate to have to say it that way, but that's the only way I can explain it. I'm really excited about it, but let me go ahead and break it down to the availability and pricing. Okay, so the iPhone 4 is going to be released on June 25th. That's when you can buy it. You can pre-order it as early as June 15th, I think, and then the iOS 4 will be released for all the other devices, the iPad, the iPhone 3GS, iPhone 3G, on June 21st, I believe. So the iPhone 4 is going to be coming out after the firmware release, but that's okay because the iPhone 4 is already going to have the firmware preloaded on it when you buy it. Now, on iOS 4, it's not going to be available for the iPhone first generation or the first generation iPod Touch. It's just going to be available for the newer iPod Touches, the iPhone 3G, 3GS, and the iPad. So not available to anybody with older devices, which is pretty much fine now because most people have begun to upgrade. Now to the pricing. The iPhone 4 is going to come in two different models. It's going to come in black and white. Now the pricing on this is going to be different between the 16GB and the 32GB models. The 16GB model will go for $199.99, and the 32GB model will go for $299. So the pricing is not that bad. It's not too outrageously expensive. But that's, of course, with the 2-year contract, and I'll add a little bit more to that later. But the price on the iPhone 3GS is going to drop down to $99. So if you still want an iPhone 3GS, which I don't think anybody is going to want after this iPhone drops, because it is absolutely crazy what all they added. But if you just want the iPhone 3GS, it's going to be down to $99. Now, AT&T decided to take the how long it takes to upgrade. Like, normally you have to wait like 2 years to upgrade after you make your contract, or it's like a year, whatever it is. It's different for each person pretty much, but they're taking 6 months off of that. So if you have a year to wait for an upgrade, now it's just 6 months to wait. If you had like a year and a half, you can already upgrade. So it's going to help people out a lot that want to upgrade. It's pretty generous, I think. But that's all I have for this video. If you want to know the new features and all the new upgrades Apple is adding to the OS 4 and of course to the iPhone 4, then I'll make those videos later and they'll be linked in the annotations and description. But this is just on the availability and the pricing right now. The videos are probably going to be pretty long, so I didn't want to play everything in one video because it would be like 30 minutes pretty much. So that's all I have for you guys in this video. Peace out. Remember to like the video, comment, and subscribe.